My name's Ben, and today I'm going to walk you around to one of the highest specification cars we've ever had here at Boss Motor Company. This is a 2020 on a 70 registration Porsche Taycan Turbo S. So it is the top of the Taycan range at the moment, and it's loaded with options. It's, like I say, the highest specification car we've ever seen, so I'm sure there's going to be bits I probably miss in this video, but I will do my best to point out as much as I can as we go around it. It's covered just over 8,000 miles from new, so very low mileage given that the car is nearly 3.5 years old now. It's finished in jet black metallic with the black interior, and we'll start at the front end and start to walk you around some of these options. So even just starting down at the front here, there's 4 or 5 options already that are incredibly important. So this car's got the full carbon sport design pack. So that starts with these front flakes on the bottom of the front bumper here, and it goes all the way around the side and the back of the car, and we'll show you that as we go round. The small sensor in the left-hand side of the front grille here is night view assist. Again, we will show you that when we're inside the car, but it gives you a night vision display on your cockpit in front of you. You've got the forward camera for the 3D surround camera system that the car's fitted with, and on the right hand side here we've got the radar for the adaptive cruise control, which is also inner drive, so the car will effectively drive itself on that radar. So an incredible amount of options before we've even got around the first corner. LED matrix lighting system, again really powerful, and these bigger grills here as part of that sport design package. Coming around the side, 21-inch exclusive design wheels with the carbon aero blades. So again, carbon fitting in with the carbon sport design pack, full color crest in the center of the wheels, and then we've got the PCCB, so Porsche carbon ceramic brakes behind there with the high gloss black calipers on there as well. So again, an incredible wheel option, and the aero blades do actually have function. They're not just there for visuals, they do help increase the range of the vehicle. And then coming up the side, we've got the electric charge point covers, so you just swipe your finger underneath and they will open up for you. One on either side for the different styles of charging, and that will close down eventually on its own as well. We've got the model designation on the bottom of the doors in Aurum Gold. Again, a really nice touch, and that fits in nicely with the interior, which you'll see very shortly. The carbon sport design kit on the side skirts there. Carbon tops of the door mirrors and the side cameras for the 360 cameras in there as well. Comfort access, so if you've got the key in your pocket, it will just open up. And then have a look at the incredible interior on this car. So it's got the neodyme accent pack, which is all of the gold sections around the air vents, on the steering wheel, in the center above the display there as well, and around the cup holders. Carbon fiber just absolutely everywhere in this car. So carbon interior pack as well, extended leather across the dashboard, the crests in the headrests, and then importantly the huge glass panoramic roof. Fire extinguisher in the front of the front passenger seat there. Illuminated carbon door entry seals. Everything I'm mentioning here is cost options, so it's just an incredible list. Burmester 3D high-end surround sound system, again with those incredible neodyme speaker grills there. Memory settings for the 14-way comfort seats in there as well. I'll push the door closed. We've got thermally and noise insulating privacy glass to the rear 3/4 of the car, and then if you have a look in the back, advanced 4-zone climate control, so the screen underneath the center air vents there will illuminate when the car is switched on, and you've got all of that sort of comfort for the rear passengers as well. We've got a club leather package in this car, which you would have just seen based on the imprint on the side of the seats there, which again is a huge cost option over and above the standard leather inside the car. And then coming around the back of the car, I've just shut that door properly. Coming around the back, again, that carbon sport design kit. This is my favorite part of the kit. The actual flicks on the rear bumper here, they're really cool, and they come round almost to the back diffuser here as well. With the light bar across the back and the model designation in high gloss black. Power tailgate, so just push the button and that will open up for you. You've obviously got a charger in there. All of the plastic covers are still on the entry guards in this car and on the screens on the inside, which we'll show you afterwards. So it just shows you how well this car's been looked after in the 8,000 miles that it's covered. Button to shut the boot there as well. And then we'll come round, jump in the driver's side and show you some of the interior features. But just as I'm doing so, if you have a look at the door mirror here, you'll see there's 3 squares in the corner of the door mirror, so that's blind spot assist. They will illuminate orange if there is somebody in your blind spot. And I'll just jump inside the car, and there's incredible carbon fiber mirrors there as well. We've got the Porsche logo courtesy lights on the bottom of the door there, so that will illuminate on the floor when you're getting in and out. And then starting on the door card, Carbon fibre everywhere, as we touched on before, so at the top here and also down here, which is really cool as well. Power folding electrically adjustable door mirrors, and then those memory settings for the 14-way seats we touched on as well. I'll fire the car into life and we'll show you some more of the features in here. Obviously, being electric, it is completely silent when you turn it on, which is nice. And we've got this beautiful cockpit in front of me here, so you can see the night view assist in the center is actually switched on at the moment. So even though the door's shut in front of me, so it's hard to pick up what it's actually showing, but that will illuminate. And if a person walked in front, because it's night view, they will be bright white on that screen for you. And you can see, as I touched on, the protective film still on this display here as well, and in the center display, and on the power button there as well. Steering wheel is electrically adjustable, and that saves with the memory package for the seats as well, so that comes up, down, forwards and backwards there. It is a heated steering wheel, so there's a button behind here. If I push that button, steering wheel heating switched on. And then you've got your multi-function controls everywhere, so your drive modes for your sports chrono pack up there, and that will come round, and you can see sport, sport plus, individual, and there is a range mode as well. So really clever that you can access that on there. The buttons on the right hand side here control what I can see in front of me, so I can flick this to a extended map, for example, and have the sat nav screen in front of me, which is probably my favorite mode to have it driving on. And you've got your speed at the top and your range at the bottom, so everything you need is always there. And then the left hand side, you've got a shortcut button, voice control, your volume settings, and then a regeneration button, which turns sort of more regeneration on the braking whilst you're driving. If I pop it in drive and just turn the steering wheel for you, down the left hand side, your adaptive InnoDrive cruise control switch down there. And then I'll just pop it back into, if I put it in reverse quickly, we'll see that 3D surround camera system we touched on. So you can touch on any of these points down here and view different angles of the car on the screen here, and you can just flick that round by pushing any of these buttons, and you've got that 3D camera. Obviously the driver's door's open at the moment, so that's why the right hand side is slightly blurred. Pop it into park, and then I'll just come into this screen here, because there's a lot of features I just want to quickly show you around. So if I come into the comfort section, massage seats, so if I go into the driver's seat, massage program on there as well. They are heated and ventilated seats as well, so everything you can have on the seats in this car. Ambient lighting you probably saw before, which is all configurable, and you probably see on the passenger door card there, it's currently set to orange, but you can change the color of that and the brightness of that. Over on the left hand side, the full passenger display there, so the passenger can play about with whatever they want whilst the driver's got his own screens over here. Obviously Porsche's own navigation and wireless Apple CarPlay as well, so if you connect your phone you can use your Apple CarPlay full screen on this center screen here. The Neodyme Sport Chrono up there is really cool because it just fits in with all of the gold around the rest of the car. And then down here, again, just those heated and ventilated seats, and you can climate control buttons, lots of storage, ambient lighting around the cup holders, Porsche crest on the center armrest, which again, another really cool feature, just adds to the premium quality feel in here. And that glass roof just makes it so much more airy. All Alcantara headlining up here as well, and speakers for the Burmester sound system in these A-pillars. You can probably see the one on the passenger side over there. I'll turn it off and jump outside. There is quite a few options you can't see on the car. So for example, one of the big ones, PDCC Sport, so Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control Sport, is a really cool feature. It's got ionizer for the air conditioning. I'm sure there's lots more. It's got the 150 kilowatt onboard booster, so I'm sure there's lots of things I've missed that you can't physically see in this video, but the list of options is just completely endless. 2 owners from new, just over 8,000 miles. My name's Ben. I hope the video's helped. Thank you.